Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, we're live. So, mic was on quiet there for some reason. Anyway, there we go. Right, so I'm just social mediaing. Excuse me. And sneezing, suddenly. I'm not sneezed all day, and now I'm sneezing. I don't know what's going on. Something very weird, I think. Anyway, let's get the social medias done. Do. Like countdown. Right, okay, so that's all that malarkey done. Let us go to the live screens. Screens because we're on YouTube and on Twitch. So on YouTube you do get much better image quality. Right, I has been busy. Yes, I has. Not in here. Out here. I've just had to rebuild half of it because I'd gone wrong. It's a hexagonal base, so or structure. So you have 3x3 squares, and then you have an equilateral triangle, and you have another set of squares, another equilateral triangle made out of smaller triangles. Rinse and repeat all the way around until you loop back on yourself. Only I went 4 squares along here instead of 3, and this whole side all the way down was wrong. And I realised once I had reached the top and couldn't make a floor that I'd gone wrong. So I had to just now demolish it and do it again. Ay. I hate when I accidentally do that. No, not you. That, yeah. It's the observatory tower, I guess. I'm not much sure how much higher we can actually go. That's going to be a floor, and then I'm not sure what I'll do. As that is the build limit up there, as far as height goes. So I've been playing with my Legos all day, trying to make this work. I've got a much better understanding of it now. It is just simple geometric shapes. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Kaboom! Another 3 squared cube. It's difficult. Doing it flat on the ground, I imagine, would be really quite easy. However, doing it with a ton of rocks in the way, not nearly as simple. Much easier to lose track of what you've just done. Build. Okay. Yes, that's coming along rather nicely. And then the big gap in the middle you fill with triangles. I don't think you could make a pentashield with it. I think pentashields will only work if it's square, as far as I know. Have a look. I mean, you know. Yeah, it's not going to do it. You could make... no. Yeah, it can't. Has to... Penta's got to be... That's a shame. That would have been cool. But no, it won't do it. So yes, this is the big old base. We'll go out away from it so we can actually see it in a second. But it is the cliffs that we've been behind the base forever. I don't know if that should be there. Probably not. Because like I say, I kind of went pretty wrong at one point. That's okay there. Face. And then I'm going to do half wall under it. No. I could have extended it out over here, but I need to keep that pentagon shape, I guess. I think I'd prefer that. It'll make more sense later. Almost a waste of a window, that, but just to keep it all nice and uniform. I might come back and twiddle with it, you know, as in put in doors and little balconies or something just for fun. Don't know. Insufficient stability? Surely not. Really? Even though it's right next to that? That's odd. That's insufficient, but it's right next to this foundation. Okay. Not too sure what I can do about that then. It should think it's supported. Could just do that. Oh no! I've locked myself out. So I might build up to there. I can go 3 more blocks, but I'm not sure if I actually want to do that or not. I suppose I could do the top half in the green roof tiles. That might have looked better. I don't think I could do it with the angled roofs though. I don't think it's possible with the angle we're using. It might be. I'll have to experiment with that. So anyway, Razil, welcome to the stream. How you diddly doing? Poff, Poff, Paff, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Yes. Can it be done? Good question. Okay. for science. Okay, so if we try the green there, green flat will not be a problem. But an angled up roof, so you get the roof vibe. Is there a sufficient corner shape? Yeah, it's angled the wrong way, isn't it? There's the angled roofed corner. But yeah, again, that won't work either. Here. Shame, I'd have liked the angled roof on it, but angled roof doesn't really fit when you've got angles like this, unfortunately. Do I want to redo it in green? I think I do, actually. Oh my god, what's he like? He just built all that. Yeah, well, I'm building it again. Is there a flat green shape like that one? I don't think there is there? Oh, hang on. Triangle roof bottom. Ah, we could do it. I didn't see that bit. Would it? No, it won't work out with everything else, will it? Because if we do that, then the next triangle... Yeah, it wants to do that. Or could we... Yeah, no, it... Oh, but it can... Keep going, see how we... This may just work. And then do the whole thing in green along the top. Okay, that'll be awesome. Maybe I shouldn't demolish the thing I'm stood on. Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3 of those. And match the back of the triangle. Turn! Why you no turn? Yeah. And we fill in the gaps. Doop. You. God. Every which way but the way I want it to go. Let's do all of these. I think this is going to work. Tilt you that way. Oh, Space Quest, welcome to the stream. You were on earlier today trying to do that crashed ship quest or something. It's a weird one, that, gotta say. It's cool, but yeah. Okay, so if we now do the, is it that bit? Reverse triangle, there you go. Need a couple of items repaired, no problem, buddy. What base am I at? Mine. I've been base building, been Legoing. What do I want? I want that one. There's a floor down there if you want to land on it. Oh, I'm out of plastone. You swine. I have built a lot. I'll have to go mine some more. Okay. Here we got here. Mr. Spice Quest. Oh, I better drink some water. That's my observation tower, sir. For observing. I must have. Oh, of course. I've fallen down a lot. You know, as you do when you build a tall base. It's like, oh my god. Bottom left of tools. Yeah, that's it. You were. Yeah, T. You were dead right. Yeah, I couldn't see it. Just. Oh god, I'm out of bandages as well. I just get completely mesmerised when I'm base building. There you go, drop your whatever needs repairing on the deck. Oh, yeah. And then move away so I can pick it up. Okay. Poison mist. That's mine, I think. That's mine. What was the other thing? Was it just the poison mist? What else? What did I pick up? Oh, it's gone and bloody auto-equipped it. Better aim Mark 5, yep. Take that off. Poison mist. Repaired that even when I did that. Poison mist is good. Cutter Mark 5. Duraluminum. Need to make a bit more. Let's just make 10. That'll do for the repair, I think. City West, Cutteray, you're typing on your phone, aren't you? You've been auto-corrected. Are you a victim of autocorrect? Have you ruined a friendship with autocorrect? Call now. Book your lawyer. Cutteray Mach 5. There you go. Right. Drop. Drop. There we go. Alright, I need to go. I had to stop building. I've got to go mining again. Get me more basalt. Otherwise I can't finish it. Never mind. Oh, bandages. Yeah, let's make some of them. Trying to get some of the parts placed while stood on a little tiny ledge and whatnot. Yeah, completely bugging myself up. I should have enough. Just grass will do. Heal kit 3. Alright, make 3. Not sure how I'm gonna cover all this rock. I'll have to think of something. All the grass gone. I had loads of grass here before. Oh, that piece there was just so I could actually get on something and build. Guess that's it. Okay, I just took fall damage by falling upwards into a ledge. That's a new one for me. Crafting. Take the ones from the machine. Other machine. Top up on water. Stay in the still suit. There's no point putting armor on for where we're going. We're only going mining. The blueprints for it. Syndicate armor would be the next step for you, but you do need the blueprints. That's the only thing. And you can only make one per blueprint, so yeah. Syndicate, it drops all over. It's just luck of the draw. You will get it in the deep desert as well from the science lab chests. You will get it from there because you get the tier 5 stuff in the A row. But it is kind of completely random what you get and when. No. Don't know how I managed to just go completely over that. Was that a text or an email? Let's have a look. Ah, must have been an email. I'll look later. Soto Mohoney, welcome to the stream. My favourite ominous spy. Big old assault because it carries more. Yeah, I got one part from yeah, I thought I had, but you know, I'd just as easily be wrong, couldn't I? Did I have any left from last time, or did I drop it all in there? I think I dropped it all in there. Oh, you can hear me? Okay. Yeah, I could easily be wrong, you know me. Memory is fallible. All from the same camp in Sheol. Sure, it's only Sheol. Okay. Could have sworn blind I got it elsewhere, but yeah. I'd be wrong. I'd be a liar if I said that. Yeah, it is random drop, so it is hard to get. People, it does come up on the GMI. Edge of Archeron. Doink, donk. Just got used to where all these nodes are. They're all going to be different on Tuesday. Keeps the game interesting, I guess. Too close. There's maybe one more up here. Two more. Okay. Not too far away. Tried to get right between them, but guess not. West of the cliff of the mining base. Oh yeah, yeah. I just came up here because this is the nearest spot first, and then I'm going to do a circuit. Oh, while I think about it. Tiptoe through the tulips. Let's grab a bunch of this. Get my bandages back up to a stack. There is quite a bit of hay, grass, whatever, at the back of the base. I built it for aluminum, and when I built it, all the nodes were right next to it. But of course, they move every week, so... Yeah, there's the, like you say, west and up the cliff a bit. I know what you mean, I think. That mob there. Yes. It's rather mine in peace, thank you very much. Landstrand registered. I'm not sure which one that is. Are these are Masquerade though, aren't they? Masquerade? Zubayo, welcome to the stream. Hello, Great Wolf of the Dune Desert. White Wolf, Wise Wolf. Won't you go and rescue my goat? That mission. Super powerful witcher, you know, spells and potions and, you know. These are slavers. He took over this dude's base. That's not good. But you... These dudes back at the crash. There's one over there. On aggro, all I'm doing is this. Warning's all yours, I just want the basalt. Crunch it. Players, no. NPCs. You do find you get down ships and the game spawns in scavengers picking it clean. You can also break it down and get a load of bits of it. No, I couldn't just attack a huge group of players like that because I'd get annihilated by them if it was PvP, and I tried that. They'd be like, who's shooting? Rocket launcher, you're dead. Yeah, it wouldn't happen. No, they're just NPCs, dude. But NPCs with a good rifle never see you coming, so... Vigilang Soto Mahoney!
Great Shai-Hulud, whose breath is fire and whose path is fate. We serve as dust beneath his will, and rise only by his grace.
Oh, well there you go. Shai-Hulud. We're too far away. God damn it. Let's move. Right, a whole metre closer. That's probably more than a metre. Zozo is getting me. The cult shall rise. It's not a cult. How many times? He's not the Messiah. Yes, he is. I should know. I've followed a few. Monty Python and the... what was it? Life of Brian. I think Brian might be joining the masquerade though. I hate when the range is just that tiny bit not close enough. I'll be too close to one of these now. Storm incoming. Right. Oh yeah, we better motor. I think we're sheltered under here, maybe. Yep. You just said sheltered, now unsheltered. Sheltered if we park on the grass. There you go. Won't hit your location. It's not giving me an alert. I feel like it's skipped giving me alerts. Yeah, it's heading slightly more south than north, definitely. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I just looked and saw 4K away. I thought, yeah, that's closer than you think. Is this the cliff you meant over to the west? Because this is the one I thought you meant. And I was like, yep, you're right. Build a base at what? Build a base at the end? What, at this end? I'll build it now. Depends what turn. Depends what week it is. Another week it'll be somewhere else, so, you know. I don't want to tear down the base every week just to be, you know, 30 seconds closer to stuff. It just doesn't seem worth it. It's a nice out of the way spot. It's not bothering anyone, it's not on top of any nodes. That was my main thing, is don't build on top of a tier 5 node. And then hope nothing spawned inside the base. It hasn't so far. How many resets have we had now? Is it 6? 6 weeks the game's been out, isn't it? we've had 6 of them over 6 weeks, I think. Kadonk, 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 kadonk. Faffing around getting up there in the buggy. Aluminum. What have we got so far? Hey, not bad. Not bad. Should be enough to finish off doing what I was doing at the base. Used a ton of foundation blocks to make sure it wouldn't just fall over somehow. Yeah, those are mobs fighting each other. Like this dude, look. Simplest, humblest little base ever. Just chilling there with his buggy. Just do this node again. Without Mr. Aggro over here. Okay, it was cutting and now it's decided, nope, you can't bend the thing down that far. Carl built a crow's nest for crow ornies. Yes, that's exactly what I did. No, I just wanted to see what it was like building a hexagonal base. Quite fun. Now I understand the principle. It's just simple geometrics. Geometric shapes. Squares and equilateral triangles, that's all it is. Cool, very, very cool. And it looks less like a box. No, I'm not rebuilding the other part of the base, that's... no. That's staying exactly like it is, until I change my mind and want to change it, but yeah. This base is still standing. I think where this base is in fact sheltered. The vehicles that were there have perished, but everything else seems okay. Is this unsheltered up to here? This has stood for ages, like 3 weeks or so, without any power. It did have cool kind of pentashields at the back. Yeah, the base itself is sheltered, maybe? The location they built it in, so the base, for the most part, hasn't died. That's kind of cool. Okay, these lights are tested. Ah. Okay. Always do a quick set of repairs after you've took the jalopy out. Yours or not. Okay. Bloodshot engine buggy Mark 5. Why is it? Cannot review. Okay. I don't know what was going on there. Right. Okay. So buggy. Ornithopter. Buggy. Ornithopter. Buggy. Ornithopter. Right back. Take the last 9. Should be a bridge base at the end. Hey, Macarena. What the f... Weird. Right, take this back, start it cooking. Kadunk. Clang. Up and away! Carl was heading to Rubicar for a minute. Yep. I was going to hitch a ride in the Starliner. I've not had a proper look from the air at this. Oh, hang on. I think I've mismatched that wall, but I can easily fix that. Bottom half I've built inside out, I think. Drop some in here. That's nearly full. This one? Oh yeah, it's nearly empty. All went in. How about that? I should have enough flour sand. 33. Okay, so we're going to do... 17 and 16. Need to do something with these stairs. They're not quite right. So just move inside the land claim. I'm in the middle of the base. Oh no, wait. How do I... I'll figure out how to do stairs in a base this shape. Oh, there. So, I know I've seen Splug on Splug server. I saw that he'd done it, or someone in his guild had done it, so... He wouldn't make it. The lag would let him pass through. Yeah, there's a massive bridge base. I've seen that. It's a bit... he built a shield wall all along the bottom and no one could get past it, but subsequently he's set it to let anyone through. I don't know why he built it, to be honest, why he put that bottom bit there. The look of it or whatever. It's my building chest while I'm messing about. Right, okay, so where the hell was I up to? That was it. So those are the edges done. And then... square 3 by 3. So, and then we want... Do they not have the... Am I blind? Did they not have a triangle with green on it? Yeah, it doesn't look the same colour though. I gone wrong? I think I gone wrong. Yeah. Yeah, so it should be... Are these different? I feel like I've got wrong here. Can't see what I'm doing either. So these want to be... How many of these did I put there? 1, 2, 3... 3 by 3. So the next one should just be the equilateral triangle, but it's not. Well, oh, of course. These change. Oh. Yeah, this might not work. Because these change the dimensions by coming in by 1 block. So we might not be able to do what we want to do. Unless... Oh yeah, we can. We just need to copy what's underneath and then it'll all work. Right, okay, hang on. So instead of making a 3, make a 2 by 3. Because the back row counts as the first row. Activate your purple eyes to see if it will work in the future. It'll work. I have seen it in my mind's eye. Not prescience, but just mind's eye. It'll work as long as we end up with the exact same geometric shape in the middle, and then we just join up the middle with lots of triangles. Wait. So that's 3 out, 1, 2. No, it's right. Yay! And now this middle bit should all come together. It should, like a big wheel. So let's just see if it works. Oh, you know what would be cool? Hang on. We did... I don't know if it would work though. A rabid donkey is now following. Thank you for the follow. I'm being followed by a rabid donkey. Get me out of here. Thanks for the follow, my dude. So this all has to be triangles. Is it possible to do it with all these? I don't think that's going to work, is it? Let's just see what... I think it's just going to be a mess. But it would look cool if it, in my mind's eye. In my mind's eye it works. Let's see if my mind's eye is full of crap or not. Yeah, because the reverse triangle should just fit the intervening pieces. We'll see. In the, yeah. Sometimes it just Fallout 4 PTSD. Okay, so the reverse of that would be this. Because it's all triangles in the middle, I think. So as long as these will cooperate. We get a cool pointy dome on the top. Maybe. Or it won't work at all and we're going with flat roof. Come on. You know you want it. Are we going to stay under the build height? Just. Oh, come on. Please work. Yay! Awesome. I think we could have done that all the way from here, but we'd have run out of height. I think maybe. Oh, maybe not. But that had been 2 half steps up. You know what? That might actually work. So what I could do is do the slope, instead of in the middle like that, do the slope all the way up. Let's just try one side. It might not. Okay, so these should have been straights. So we'll put straights in. So square up. Oh, for the love of God. This is why I didn't delete this vlog. If this works this way. Awesome. Join. It would be one of these, wouldn't it? Okay. And then it would be another row of these instead of 2 rows of flat ones. Might go to 1 too high, maybe, I don't know. So then it's, so that's 2 of those, and then we're back to the triangles. When you place it and it won't rotate, there we go. rotate. Urgh. Okay, and then it would need to be insufficient stability. It could work. We're building that, but there. So yeah, I think it's going to work. Let's do this corner. It doesn't want to lift sometimes. It's weird. When you get to the top of a building, it does get very... Carl, hydrate. Yes, I know. I get carried away when I'm base building. Yeah, so that doesn't work from there. Oh, that's the wrong piece, that's one. So that should be... Yeah, when you get near the edge of the... If you're building in the middle of the base, everything seems fine, but as soon as you get towards the end... Not so good. Okay, so we're replacing flats triangle. That whole lot's going to drop in the middle of the room in a minute. Going to run out of support any pretty soon. Alright, so now we've got that. We want to do that. And we want to do... Come on. Okay. There you go. That. This is where it's going to get tricky. This bit. Should, in theory, whether they move into 3 dimensions or whether they're flat, as long as they're the same in the other 2. Yes, it will work. I think. Not quite sure. We'll see. Just demolished the wall. Oh, you gotta be so bloody careful with this. You're gonna have faff for... Why don't you build then? Thank you. Did I kill that one as well? Yes, I did. As soon as you start working at oblique angles, it all goes Pete Tong. I need to hydrate again. I am stood up on top of a thing. On top of the base in broad daylight. Still suit or not, you're gonna cook. Let's see if we can make this happen. Okay, so this is another triangle bit. On. Is that right? No. Oh, fucking attach you. Oh. God, it's jittery. Alt, turn. No, I didn't want to turn. I'm just gonna stand there like a lemon. Okay. So now we're back to the triangle section. Why would anyone build why is that your initial reaction? Why would anyone build a base that way round? That just makes no... Yeah, I'm gonna build a big zigzag doohickey on top of the roof that doesn't actually seal the roof. I have to be careful when I demolish the temporary floor there. The floor as well was kind of to keep the build correct, because I couldn't see the ground for a lot of it, because all the rocks in the way. This would be a lot easier to do on you know, a bare sand kind of deal than it is like this. Okay, where are we at? Yeah, another one of these. I think I may have gone a bit wrong somewhere. Because these corners obviously are getting smaller and smaller. Rabbit donkey, I like seeing the different bases and styles. What I can't stand is when I see people build their base across the only road or path. Yeah. Not doing that here. Don't worry. Yeah, that does irritate me. It's like, it's not a single player game, dude. I mean, you can solo, sure. But there are other people playing. Maybe don't be a dick. You know. If it doesn't work, we go back to plan B, which was... or plan A, I guess. So if we go... yeah, refer to the squares underneath you because they all work. So if we do another row of flat... or squared, rather. Yeah, need one more to get to the where we're going. Okay, have I done that on the other section though? Yeah, those should be like that. These should be like that. That doesn't look like it's working, I think. Something here. Would it have been all triangles from then on? What about another row here? And then from this line, it should be all triangles. So it should be that, but in the middle. So this bit over here is slightly wrong. I think. So under that should be... oh no, that is right. Okay. This is a triangle section, you know, it is a triangle. And then it's triangles making a bigger triangle. And then you would be this one. I would be dying of thirst. What have I put? No, what? Oh, God. Random placement of object. Unexpected object in building area. It's like self-checkout. That or one. Yeah, squares. Underneath. Well, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Seeing as it's like on top of my base. Almost literally. I've even got a compactor with me. Nope. Is that as close as it looked? Oh, no. Can I get it? It looked like it was like right alongside the base, which would have been ridiculous. Right behind Cal's base. It did. You'll do. Are there any crap on me that I don't... yeah, there's a ton of crap I don't need to be carrying. Scout, I think. You watch, I'll get there. Some bugger will already be on it. then there's close, and then there's that. That's not drum sound either, is it? No, it's right off of it. Bit of a freaky angle, but hi, Jeff. Take it, Jeff, you don't need it. Still there. I think he's gone. Let's do the picking up bit. Go mad. And I don't trust 400 meters to be out of Jeff's way these days. Flying Jeff. Try and land in a slightly better spot. I'm wary of landing at an angle though. And get stuck like that. Not much left. There though. Yeah, just the tiddly bits now. Yeah, no, that's it. We're going, Jeff, chill, we're going. Yay, Shai Halud. Right, okay. That wasn't a bad little haul from that blow. 558. We probably could have got it to 560, but I'm not staying on the sand for 2 sand. There you go. So we're gonna, ooh, getting there. Right, back to the build. No way. A second big blow. Oh, it's over there. I was like, that's never... It sounded so close. Splug, go and get that one. You can have that one. I'm good. Yeah, because that's exactly where I wanted to go. Tell you what though, yeah, see the shape all just works out. Pick this up before it gets stuck in the build. So from another row of these. Seriously? There we go. So there you go, that's 1, 2, really? And now it doesn't want to rotate again. I don't get that. There! Oh my god. Right. Oh, jeez. Just place logically like the flat ones do. Now, I think it should all be triangles. Like it was before. If they'll behave remotely like they should. Who builds a zigzag roof game? Come on. It's going to be some funny looking roof if you did build it like that. See this one? No bother. Oh, obvious where I need to go, given the shape that I am. You know what I mean? But the other bits are like, oh, I'm just gonna go yeah, like this. It's only when you get near the edge of the base build that it starts doing that. Would this be? It would. Please have enough height. Otherwise, we just wasted a hell of a lot of time. No, it's not wasted. It's experimenting and learning. Oh, please be enough space. Try say that after what? Oh, yes. I thought I was going to get here and it went, move inside build area. Or place thief. I go, I'm at the limit, I can't stack any higher. Yes! So there we go. Oh no, one more. Pointy roof. Let's check this out from the air. Wish it was daylight now so we could actually see it. Oh, yes! That looks sweet. The observer tower. Yeah, happy with that. That came out pretty cool. Gotta go demolish all the floor work that's under it. Very, very carefully. Very, very carefully. I'm not doing that twice if I can help it. Now I've got to figure out how to place floors and stairs inside it. That's going to be fun. Right, okay. So incredibly slowly and carefully. Make sure you have the right thing highlighted. This, you know what? This would be a lot safer to do if you're up there. If I can get under it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Much less likely to hit the roof and break it. So, hang on. I want to see how it looks from underneath when you look up. Should look pretty cool, I would think. Softly, slowly. Don't make mistakes, don't rush. Don't delete the piece you're studying. Yeah, don't. If you're going to delete it, don't stand on it. Package full. Is that going to just float in the bloody air if I don't pick it up though? It is, isn't it? Oh, damn. Ooh. Uh-oh. The boy stood on the burning deck. Am I on the right bit there? I'm not sure. No, I don't think I need all of that. But that I did need for something, but I can't remember what now. For some reason. Look at that roof. It looks awesome. What do we think? Needs a lot of decorating, but it looks pretty cool, I think. really, that door should be there, shouldn't it? Really? Not bad, if I do say so myself. What do we think, chat? That blew right behind Carl's base, or was it Carl going mental from building? Can't tell. Yes. Try and say that after 8 of that, Carl, yeah. Live TV. Watch how crazy person collapses dome of cult mansion. It's not a cult! How many times? Totally not a cult. Not a cult. If I could figure out how to write stuff on walls or whatever, I would put not a cult. Oh, wait. Missed a bit. Oh, great. Now I can't. Did I get it? I think I just got it. Yeah, I did. But there's that there. Don't demolish anything else. There we go. I think that's apart from this column here, but I think I did have to have that. Yeah, I think that was to keep... Oh, there's a little gap there. That's annoying. Now it's gone. So now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do in this big thing and what I'm going to do on the floors below it and how I'm going to connect the two inside with stairs. Because at the moment, the way inside the lower part is through my little handy-dandy back door, which I've kind of double built. So I've had this here for ages. At one point, because it was the only thing I could build there, I couldn't build a wall because of the way the base placement was off. But now, this brings us in here, and I've got the... Just go in a Space Quest's door here. These should be stairs, not a ramp. No one's driving up here. Yeah, that's a bit neater. Oh, it's the wrong way around. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I could build out here, but if I do, it just gets eaten. Right, Splug, you built this stuff. How do you do stairs inside a base with these angles? I'm guessing I have to start at a different point looking at this. So if I want to do stairs up, I mean, you've got the redonk stairs, but not them. Just regular stairs. Do you start at a corner? Like so. all flush to the wall, and then I should be able to place and art picker. Will you play along, or will you just act like a possessed donkey? Okay, possessed donkey. No, because now it's not going the way the wall is. So do I need a second wedge? Because that doesn't look like it's going the way the wall is either. That's the way the wall's going, I think. But by the time we've done that, we're going wrong for the next wall. So how do you... I've seen something similar in Splug's base, but maybe what we just do then is... We've got enough granite, yeah. Let's have some lighty up ones. So that aligns there. Second one like that, then... No, that's not aligned either. That's halfway through the wall. So I guess one, you can only go... You can't go at both walls with that angle. And if we carry on with a flat bit... and then go back here, so we can only go up one of the walls, one of the vertices. I guess. See, that looks almost like it's going the right way, but it's not. When I first did it, I thought, oh, it's square now. No, it's not square. It's just a temporary building platform, that bit. Now it's going to get icky. Should I have gone around the other way? Shall I go around both ways? Okay, we'll come over, we place that there. Can we get... Okay, that's going to be the freakiest stairs ever. And I've no idea how this is going to join on up there. No, this is a mess. They're equilateral triangles. So, let me show you. So you can't really see from there, but yeah, I see it doesn't make any difference. It's equilateral, all corners and sides are the same. So where does that actually come up here by the cliff? Comes up on that. Don't all collapse. Yeah, I think this rock... Without the rock, this would be awesome. But the rock is being... a bit problematic. Pull that back. So if we went up the other side, we're going to go up and up and up and up and up. And we come back... Yeah, I think that's going to be better. Okay, so we'll undo... Carefully. Yeah, they're equilateral, so whichever one side it's on, all the sides are equal. Which actually makes them very useful for what they are. A right angle floor, maybe, but the base is built out of squares and equilateral triangles. That's how you get the hexagon. Or hectagonal. I'm not sure how many sides I've built. Okay, so back to inclines. So we want to start. So if we start going this way, I think we have a clearer run, can we? So where's the turn? It shouldn't matter. Seriously, that's what you want to do? It won't place against these squares? The f... Real... There's a square line right there. Please attach to... No? Okay, well, if we start from this wall here, where everything is completely square, which would be... Quick! What changes its mind? What do we do? Like so, and then... triangles. Incline. Okay, now we're going to have to get inventive, because rock. So we go this far, and then what can we do a bit different? So if we do, we go from here and straight up. I wish I could. Oh, I just wish I built it somewhere else. I wish I'd start my base somewhere flat and boring, because then you got no obstacles in the build area to get around. Now let's... So it will still place there, although ridiculous. Could work. Well, that was a scaffold while I was working, but that might actually come in very handy. I don't know. I don't want to mess with those foundations there, just in case they're holding the entire thing up. So how about we go for lighty uppy? Are we too close now? Yeah, it's odd half size because of the angles. And with that, yeah, nothing will match it up. So So maybe a different stairs. So if we do half stairs there, they might work. No, it comes just as close, but only goes up half as high. Okay. Well, aren't you a piece of crap? Yeah, it's not even letting me do that now. Okay. We're not even up on the wall now. What have we done down here? Started. Yeah, we needed to go a couple more. So hang on. That's going to be hard when you can't see it. So the incline wants to miraculously start from where it can't see the wall. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's imagine it does and see if we can retrofit it. So as long as we get the angle so it's there. What was that for? Oh, I used that because I couldn't place these. I think it was just scaffold. I'm not sure why I put something that big there. Kaboom! Whole base falls down. No, not really. So incline along. The stairs should start just after this corner, where the rock, in the middle of the rock, which we can't really do. Can we, with these, get back up close to the wall again? Insufficient stability, are you mad? No, that's not going to line up, is it? I'm looking at it. No, they're totally out, aren't they? Okay. Damn. Yeah, so we're not doing the spiral staircase all the way up, which I would have liked to have done, but not with these angles and random rocks in the middle. So we're gonna get stairs somehow. One square back. If I could get it to place one square back, that would work. But it doesn't want to get it. I mean, it's hard enough placing it when its thing to latch onto is right there. I mean, it will place through rock, but okay, how about we do that? It needs to be one wall back of that. So that would be... Can persuade it to latch on the thing it can't even see. Damn. Okay, so we're gonna have to craft a bit of a walkway around like this. I'm gonna go with this way. I think it's less problematic than the other way, but put the stairs on the outside. Yeah, the rocks are outside as well. It's a mountain, so wherever you go, that could be a cool thing, like a little. Let's have a look. That might be a good idea, Gear. I don't know if I can do it because I'm pretty much. Yeah, we're right on the edge of the land claim, you see. Just about squeeze that. No, it's on the... Yeah, look, that's how close it is. So yeah, I really struggle to get this thing, the hexagonal inside the base border, even expanding it upwards and outwards again. What should you be? Yeah, we're just gonna have to navigate inside, I think. We'll have the narrow walkway. And then, yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna... Insufficient stability. Ah, damn it. Could I do something with this? No. You can go up from there. Then, I don't know. We're too far away from the wall now. I mean, the only thing I could think is maybe... too high. Would this work? Half stairs, which are... No, it doesn't put it in. It's not far off. Stairs don't work like that, come on. Oh, maybe it's that. Not ideal, but curvy base. Kind of works. It's interesting looking anyway. Bit Hogwarts, but you know what? I actually quite like that now. And now the final hurdle. How do we go from here? Ooh, and we just need to chop the top of this mountain off. That's all. So that's all. Nothing else for it. Oh my god. So maybe the half stairs would be useful here. Can we do a complete turnaround here? Yeah, they've got a weird angle to them. They're not half of regular stairs at all. They just don't really seem to fit anything. Not enough space to turn it right round. I wish you could get half width stairs, like narrow stairs. That would have been better. It's quite good it comes to here. What's the boundary out here? Oh, yeah. Told you it was tight. I wasn't kidding. Yeah. It's damn tight. I mean, it'll do it. But that wants to go there, or will it position from there? Gotta find a way in, haven't we? Will you not? You go there. Will you go this side? And down? No? This will have to be square, I think. Finally. Mess. Yeah, no, that's not working. It's just... What the hell's it grabbing there? What? Oh, that, okay. How the hell does that place in there? Let's... back. So if we just did straight upstairs, where would you want to go? Probably can't build any. Oh no. Oh, right in the middle of the spindle. Maybe? Does it actually do it? Oh, why? Why? Why half a step out like that? What the? How can it be? How can it not all be in symmetrical blocks? Okay, so it's there now, but we're going to have a silly looking hole in the middle of the floor now. Damn. Yeah, it does come up to the same floor level, but the floor doesn't work with it. I need to come up to somewhere square like there. So yeah, that doesn't work, unfortunately. That's what you get for building clever floors. Let's try connecting from above now. See if it makes more sense, because we can see a bit more clearly what we're latching to. Now the half stairs there was to do with the roof, and the way I'd done it meant the top of the base was half a block high. The other option is to build up this wall in there and have more doors in and out of the totally not a temple. So where would make sense for it to come to? It would be maybe here, I think. We did that. Try and figure out a way to connect it. Ooh, that might work. It looks kind of impossible. Like, it couldn't really be built. I quite like the going around the rock kind of arch, but that we'll put that on there. These half steps gonna do. You're gonna refuse to place where the other ones were now. Yeah, pretty much. I haven't got a good look at them from it. Actually, you know, I think the square works slightly better. Well, no, because you can't walk on it. Your head's in the roof. regular stairs. Will they not connect to there? That looks closer. Fine. Oh, it just really doesn't want to bloody play. Where I'm pointing. It doesn't want to. It's like trying to place on every single surface except the one I want it to place on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. See, you'll go there. You'll go there. Now go on this one. Come on. Come around. No, this one. No. You know what? Put that there, and then see if the second one joins on it. Will you do that? Will you? No. Anything but that, is it? Okay. I think that's the problem. Yes, it was. Yeah, you're not going to be able to walk up that smoothly, though. Would I be better trying to go up this wall and come in over there, maybe? Which is what I was trying to do to begin with, but it didn't like halfway up, did it? What was... Yeah, so when we get to equidistant that side, we're right into the rocks again. Excuse me. Okay, what if... Do that. Do that. Get rid of that one. Do you? Okay, so it's sort of stuck on the edge there, but it's about as good as it's been. Yeah, I think when you butt up to those, would it be better maybe if I built downward? Is it some weird thing? Oh, all its support was up there. Okay. So we come out to here. Okay, now we're nice and flush. Oh no, there. Okay, it is not pretty. That should be a square there. We're not going to get... Could be. Okay, I think that's as close as I'm probably going to get it. Even though it's a bit of a fudge. It works as an interesting... gear typo. It works as an interesting feature. It looks like, you know, the house that Jack built. But it works. You can run up it without getting snagged, which is pretty desirable, I'd say. Just needs another banister. I mean, there's nowhere to fall to, but... You know. And then I'll start goofing around with corridors joining in. So that... Yeah, that's the hangar, so I suppose I could use a bit of the hangar space. Just to have a turnaround or something. So like, I could do the stairs up here. You go into the hangar or something and then come back out and I don't know. Yeah, I'll play with that, but I think I've had enough base building for tonight. It does look pretty cool inside here, though. If I could have started the base from more or less just here, this height, it would have been a lot simpler to do. No plasma, not carrying plasma. Okay. Bit of granite though. Okay. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this room now I've built it. Yeah, I saw that octagonal thing, or hexagonal, I'm not sure, and just thought, oh yeah, I'm going to do some of that. That looks cool. And different size ones as well. It's someone to just, you know, put together the various basic shapes you need to actually do it. Need to make... See, this was the final roof up here, but now we have the observatory. What we need now is a window cleaner. Have you noticed some of the glass is really clean and some of it's filthy? Why can't it all be like this? It's like there's no glass there. There is, you can't walk through it. It's like it hasn't rendered the actual glass, which is filthy. Like it can't render that many windows or something. Could have tried a staircase in the middle. Ah, like a spiral going up. That could work. That could work rather well. I have to figure out how to build that kind of thing. So, like a column in the middle with stairs going around it, instead of on the walls. The trouble is I can't get to the middle. The middle is in the middle of this rock, so I can see where it is from up there. So, Or it's literally where the dot is now. That's the center. So if we did the columns like that, which would be, just for reference, I don't know if I can build this anywhere just to play with it. No, let's just randomly build it here. This isn't in alignment. This is just trying things. So, how would stairs work with this? They'd have to be half stairs, wouldn't they? I think full stairs would be too big. Have to persuade them to stick on first, so... Not in alignment, but... I'd have to get it lined up with the ceiling, so everything's perfectly in alignment. If you'd built this from the ground up, the floor was the same as the roof, which it would be. And if I could build the rest of the floor, it would be. But I can't do that because rocks are in the way. So, okay, let's go with regular floor. Then that. Then incline. So come up, we go toot, toot, toot. Then we want to go get it round the bend. Do that. Why would you not just place straight on top of the last one? There you go. Yeah, I think it could work. I'd have to spend a fair bit of time getting it completely lined up. From the roof down, you can't build well, can we? Will it let me? Let's go up there, get to the center and see if it lets us do that. No reason we can't have both stairs, is there? If it lets me place the columns at that height and then down, yes, it will be in perfect alignment. Right, so here's the center. Get rid of that. Insufficient stability. Yeah, I didn't think it would let me do it. So I'd have to really have a faff to get that lined up. Yeah, I mean, it might let me build markers though. Let's go to walls. Let's try and come at it a different way. So just bog standard wall, doesn't really matter, and I only need one face. Okay, so yeah, I only need the one line to go from. Whether I can get the wall down low enough. Insufficient stability. It's not too far off, but yeah, it won't let me build downwards. So I'm going to have to end up guessing it. Would it? Ah, no, you get an extra stability layer if... Now that's there. Now the wall's there. Oh, it won't, yeah, it won't go on top of the wall. I don't know if this will work, but will two of them allow you to build further down, one supporting the other? Insufficient stability. Shame. Can I not just... It'd be great if you can't build it, but you can just leave it there so you can see where it goes to. I think the only way you're going to do it is try and guess it at this point. Or we could build out as it is above as far as we can. What should be here? So on triangles here, where's the next square? 2, 3. So 3 squares. Let's get to the top of about there. Okay. Probably lose the other stairs now, but just so we've got the alignment. To do it from lower where the squares are. It'll give us a line. It'll give us the line. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then that for the stability. Get that one. That one. Right, okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Ah, we've got one too many. It's not the... There's the turn, so that's still... So 1, 2, 3... Shame it's not slightly higher. Right. So that should line up to that, I think. Did it actually place the... No. It's under the deck. But that there should be the central. Ooh. So we should now be... It doesn't feel like it when I look up, but the camera's unreliable for that sort of thing. It's got us close though. Yeah, it's in alignment. So the center is one point across that way. Got you latched to anything? Shame you can't make a lift. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. So this... There we go. That is the correct placement for that block. A bit awkward way of doing it, but given that we didn't build it all the way up from the... There's the base of the column. Not just placed in like a random... I just placed it in a random angle. That's interesting. Why are you... God, it doesn't want to do it, does it? Dude, what? Get on the right. Like, the square ones are just like, yeah, let's stack. Stacking makes sense. These ones are like, I don't want to. Like, why would it? I don't know what you'd be trying to build doing it like that. Something interesting. There you go. I didn't know you could place blocks like that, completely out of alignment with each other. And connected. Yeah, once you get the first one twisted and down, not too bad. hopefully, if my engineering is correct, and it probably isn't, it should be directly in line with the upper floor. I think it might be. Get off the wall! Also, it would be a more believable structure. You know, like, what's holding all of that floor up? Right, so that should be, that pillar should be directly in alignment with the center of the floor. Well, I think it is. Ooh. Well, I'm going to leave the Harry Potter stairs unless they get in the way. The Hogwarts stairs. Yeah, so this is where they all are, and this is the middle. I think. Please say that's the one I aligned with. Pretty sure it was. Pretty sure it was. Right, so if I demolish this, it should be a pillar. And it is. Okay. So if I try and build stairs alongside it, that's going to be interesting. Because this doesn't line up with it at all. I think do the stairs from downstairs up, if this works at all, because the nature of the center of that floor is not squares, but rectangles. Right, so if we assume that we keep this bit, oh no, we can't, can we? And keep the Harry Potter. Yeah. The Hogwarts stairs mean we can't have this unless... how would we... Yeah, we can. We can. We just don't connect them. The fuck? Did I just delete? Okay, just that bit. Fuck. I had a horrible moment. I had a horrible thought. I thought, oh my god, what have I done? No, don't pull that bit. But I hadn't done it. My god. That was just that bit of floor, and I popped the bit that was attached to the wall and it popped the entire thing. Right, okay. This is kind of hovering, so can I build under it as well, just to put my own? Is it quite happy that it's on solid ground? It does not want to place things underneath. So as far as it's concerned, it's in alignment. It's fine. All right. Okay. Yeah, suddenly seeing you've run out of space in your inventory for all this stuff that just fell down is a bit, oh god. So built around this would be it would be the triangles again. But can we place them here? connect to a structure. What do you think this is? This is a structure. Oh, you can't. Right. Okay, so that's as close as we can place it. So if we did like to inclines and do like an offshoot staircase like this. Bring us up onto the column. We do. We do this. And we do one of those. We do another one of those. Do one of those. Oh no. Wait, I had this sussed out before. Yeah, that was it. One of them. One of those. And another one of these. One of those again. Harks won. We know! Rats Harks. No. Get rid of the temp thing. There we go. Build it up and build it up. It's working! Kind of. That's definitely how you would want it to work. It's a very equal spiral. Not like the Hogwarts stairs. Okay, so that terminated to there. How well does it join up? It joins up like a wet fish. But it does join. It does join, but I can't... no way to make it all neat and tidy at the top. Is there... Could we fluff it with a rug? Is that where we're at? I don't think I've got the mats for rugs. Need lots and lots of stuff. Yeah, I haven't got plant fibre. Yeah, see, this should perfectly fit on there. But yeah, it wouldn't disguise it. Kinda does. But I can't build it. I could take the ones off the H pad on top of the base, which is just there as a bit of a joke. That's the thing. If I scrap them, I should have a load. Come up with a walk across. It is just there as a joke. Very, very carefully remove the rugs. Nothing else. Just the rugs. 228 of them. Okay. Didn't look as good as I wanted it to. Dunk. What else am I carrying that I'm so heavy? Oh, shit ton of that. Okay. Oh, I left a chest up there, didn't I? Yeah, maybe from the observatory to top of the hangar would be an idea. Set of ladders up there, Fred Dibner. Yeah. So we can cheese it. I don't like cheesing it, but oh, it was working before. Maybe the green one. Oh, the cheese is real. Can you get up and down without banging your head? You can get up and down without banging your head. Nice. Okay. Time for a banister run. Oh, it won't place because that's there. But that's doing the important job. It's hiding things. Blocked by another. Just pop him there for a minute. But there's a very real risk of falling through that hole. So... But now you won't go there because the banister's there. What about if we do? It'll do. I think this apparel will look pretty sweet once it's done. Put a bit of lighting on it maybe. It looks more organised than the Hogwarts version. But I kind of like a bit of disorganisation in a build. Somehow it feels more artistic. I mean, you look at some cathedrals and stuff that have been built, and when they actually really look at the architecture that went into it, a lot of it is bodged. Why they went, oh, the ground is much softer than we thought, and we're going to have to shore it up somehow. There's so much of that. Because obviously the surveying we have today is not comparable with the surveying, you know, people had back then. We are at an advantage, that's for sure. Okay, so is my torch expired, has it? Oh, it's still there. There's a thing about the torch that you're wearing. I think it's a few inches too low, maybe. Just saying. Kind of cringe. So what does this look like from further away? Does need that other banister, doesn't it? Yeah. Looks off without it. That's about... Just need to blend it a little more, maybe. That doesn't go there, no? That doesn't go between... Yeah, you nearly got it, you nearly... Okay, see? Quick! Before it changes its mind. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, there's our spiral staircase. What does it look like from the other stairs? Or does it make the other stairs look silly? Six of one, half a dozen of the other. Looks great. Needs light. I know. I think I'm at the limit of lights, though. I'll have to remove some from the library. Totally not a temple. Will it let me place any, or have I got to actually remove now? Oh, I can. Oh, okay. So let's line this up on the corner. Get the thing like that. Would we have a second one here? Kind of would, wouldn't you? Or maybe we do the Trades suspense. Have we got a Trades wall light that isn't useless? So a Trades wall light small. Maybe do some like this. Halfway up there. Just letting me place them. Oh, mind you, I did the expansion, so maybe that allows you to place more. Not sure where to align them. Just go do it by ear. It feels like it wants to be in the middle, just above the hole there. It wants to be on the line. So it's going up in a spiral as well then. surprised it's let me place this many lights. Can't go as high as I'd like there, but... And then one... Uh-oh. One courtesy light, so you don't miss the fact that there's stairs there. That's in the wall. Yeah, okay. That's a bit unfortunate, but we are bending what the game can do. Let's turn off the... That's quite homely now with the extra lighting. It's not too bad. I wonder if I could join these two up. Are they on the same elevation there? Just out of interest. I think they are. I don't know if they'll align. No, I think they... Yeah, you'd have to have the same makeup as the structure above, which I can't think of off the top of my head. I'd have to look up and copy it down, but might get close. Leap of faith connection, but not quite a connection. I mean, a rug will do it, but I'm not doing everything with rugs. It's Fallout 4 all over again. Rugs. Before the mods came along, the only way to get stuff to build properly was to fudge it. It probably will connect, but I would have to build out from that wall exactly like this is, because this column is in the alignment there, whereas this I don't think is. Maybe someday, for another project, that might work. Maybe we go with the... Chandelier's a bit too much. Yeah, like a standing light. Somewhere, or maybe good old Atreides suspense. Just like floating above here, really. Yeah, it just livens them up a bit, doesn't it? Might get rid of the Hogwarts stairs, I don't know. Oh, I think that's enough base building for one evening. Ugh, and it's time I was picking up Mrs. Callis too, so I've got to go, unfortunately, folks. So yeah, there we go. That's been fun. I do enjoy the base building, have to be honest. It is really good. It can be frustrating, but, you know, it wouldn't be fun if it wasn't. But yes, she is finishing rather soon, because it is Sunday, so Sunday hours. Right, so... love you all. Miss you all. See you in the next one. I'll be on tomorrow as well, Monday. Shouldn't be any issues there. So until then, bye for now.